Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So what I thought I would do is a sort of post-lockdown glow up video, because although we're not really going to be able to do much more, I can't face the world looking like this. There's a couple of things I need to sort out. First of all, these nails. What is that? My hair, I'm getting my hair done Friday. I need to tan, I need to do my eyebrows, you know, just the typical glow up bits and bobs. So I thought I would sort of vlog it for you guys, just so that you can see what I use, how I do things. And yes, I live in this tracksuit. I've worn this literally every day since I've got it. It's a dream. Sold out. I get so many questions on it. It's from Boohoo, so keep an eye out on Boohoo. Might come back into stock, might not. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my nails, and then obviously we'll just see where the video takes us. But I hope everyone is feeling a little bit more positive and excited about the fact that the lockdown has slightly lifted. Obviously we're in tier 2 right now, and I'm pretty sure it's going to get reviewed quite often. But yeah, we're in tier 2 where I live, so you know, it's a little bit more freedom, but again, nothing really changes for me. I'm still working and stuff, so the only thing is I can't see people, like, but that doesn't change. At least we can go to pubs, at least we can go to restaurants and have a good time. My hair has grown so much, I'm not sure if you can tell, but literally since I've gone a bit darker, like, I know it doesn't affect it because it just doesn't matter, but my hair's just growing. It's also very greasy, so we need to sort that out tonight. But like, it's just growing. I don't know how or why, but I'm not complaining. It's looking a little bit mental today as well. I just had a ginger shot. I went to Lidl to get some food and had a ginger shot, and Jesus Christ, the burps are in full swing. So yes, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna show you how I do my nails, because I get asked so many times how I do my nails, what I use, and I feel that like there must be some toots on YouTube on how to do nails, but I mean, it's always good to have another one. So yeah, hopefully if you want to know how to do gel nails, this will solve your issues. I do my toes earlier. Oh my god, if you'd seen my toes, I think you probably would have unsubscribed. They were just disgusting. Like, I actually have quite nice feet. Like, I'm not being cocky here, I'm not tooting my own horn, but my feet are quite nice. But those toenails, they had to go. My gels on my toes last so long, so I can just never be bothered to do them. And when I say I had like, oh my god, I can't even tell you. And I don't really want to show my feet on YouTube because it's quite like brave and I'm quite shy. But I'm gonna do a really quick flash just so you can see. Obviously they need a tan, but I've got white toes and they're looking pretty cute, so let's do my nails. Welcome to my salon. I've tried to set this up as clear as possible so that you guys can kind of see what I'm doing, but obviously I need a desk to put my fingies on. So the first thing we need to do is obviously get rid of this, because first of all, what is that? Second of all, over it, totally over it. So what I usually would do is use this electric drill. I'm not promoting these because they're quite like strong, but I have actually got qualification in nails, which I'm pretty sure I've said a million times, so you probably do know that already. But obviously I just trust myself to use this. But I mean, to be fair, even if you don't know how to do nails, if you just practice, you'll be fine. I'm sure you've seen these before. They are these little drills, and they're used in like nail salons and stuff like that, but it's got the wrong head bit on it. Need to pull it out. What I use is this big fat one here, and I'll just pop that in. And then I also use one of those little guards. So yeah, I just use the big silver bit, and then I pop one of these tiny little nail file like band things over it, which obviously helps to take off the old gel. I also have this, which I'm not 100% sure works very well. I got this from Amazon too. I saw it on TikTok, so I thought I'll give it a go, because I'm lazy and I just can't ever be bothered to sit and wait for my nails to soak off. So it's this nail polish gel remover, and it's quick remover for gel nail polish. You're supposed to like paint it on, leave it for 2 minutes, and then they all just flake off, but I'm not gonna lie, I think my gels are too strong for it. It just doesn't work. You just turn it on. It's got 2 different directions and loads of different speeds, so you can obviously have it really low. So if you're just starting, I would suggest using it quite low, just because it can hurt and burn. But I'm gonna put it all the way up, and I'm literally just gonna take off the gel. I'm not going to bore you with that because it takes a little while, so I'll be back once they're all off. So I've just done that hand and it took a little longer than usual. I don't know why. I think I just did my gels really strong last time. If you're going to copy me and use that drill, totally fine. I get it. It's so much quicker than soaking them off. But you should really use a mask because there's so many fumes and stuff like flying off your nails. You should technically wear a mask. And I don't really want any excuses because it's 2020. We all have plenty of face masks lying around the house. Let's be real. That's your quick option, but it's also more expensive and more dangerous. So I'm going to show you this option. So it's literally just like a nail varnish brush and you just paint it on. Doesn't have to be neat, doesn't have to, you know, be perfect. So I'm literally just smothering my nails in this twice over because, yeah, my gels are quite strong. While we wait for that, we can do the other hand, can't we? I've got quite a lot of colours, I'm not going to lie. For a little recommendation, these ones are my favourite, the D&D. As you can see, we've got quite a lot of D&Ds. Quite clearly, I like orange tones for my nails. I've got a couple of pinks, some little browns for autumn. What else we got? Another pink. And the good thing about D&D is when you actually buy a gel, it also comes with a normal nail varnish, which we're not going to complain about that, are we? Let's be real. So here's, for example, they are both the same shade. The one on the right hand side is the gel and the one on the left is the normal nail varnish. So yeah, then I've got obviously all of these ones which I bought when I was just starting out and needed something a little bit cheaper. These are so cheap off eBay and Amazon. They're just like random gel polishes. If you search up gel polish, there's hundreds to choose from. This is what I used to use when I did gels. You can obviously see a selection of colours that I've got. But yeah, that's what's inside my nail drawer. Yeah, whilst we've got this soaking off, I'm just going to continue with the other hand because I might as well. Hopefully here you'll be able to see it started to like bubble up. I'm not sure if you can see that. And that basically just means that they're peeling off pretty much. I'm going to just coat my nails in this pH bonding thing from OPI. Not gonna lie, I don't know if this actually does anything. It's supposed to like level out the acids and the alkalis. Is that what it's called? There's my triple science coming in handy. I think that's chemistry. Just apply it just in case it does actually make a difference. I'm not 100% sure if it does or not. Take this, which is the Miley Nail Prep and Polish Wipe, which is very important. So this is going to prep your nail for the gel. So I just put it on a cotton pad. This camera! Hello! Wiping over my nails. Super simple, you know. Just going to get off all the dust, all of the bits we don't want on the nails pretty much. I'm just wiping off that gel remover thing because it's starting to bubble up and it's just bugging me. I'm not going to lie, I just don't really get on with it. However, I guess it's a good like start for me filing. It means I have to file less, do you know what I mean? So hopefully you can see it's just made them a little bit like patchier. I don't know if you can see like some parts have peeled off, they're starting to lift, and that's the same thing that would happen if you used a nail varnish remover and soaked it. So now I'm just going to turn this back on and get shaving again. Can we just talk about the difference in length in these two nails? Look how long that is compared to that. Wish they were all like that. I've grown my nails all this time and then all of a sudden they just snap. So I'm going to have to file that one down because it just looks abnormally long next to the rest of them, which is a shame. Our Christmas tree just bloody turned up. It's absolutely massive and the man just put it inside my porch. Like, I answered the door and he just put it inside the porch and then walked off and I can't pick it up, so I've just had to leave it there. So once your nails are all filed, prepped, whatever else you want to do, I don't know if you have any other steps that you've seen people do that you want to add in. If you have, then obviously feel free to do them. But my next step is to just start painting. So I think people get really freaked out by the idea of gel, but it's honestly so simple. Like, it's so easy. Honestly, the painting part is just so simple. So obviously you're going to need an LED UV gel lamp. You can get these on Amazon. You can literally get these anywhere. I used to buy mine really expensive ones off of Sally's. We recently discovered these ones from Amazon. I think this was about £30 or £40 and it works just the same as all of them, if not better, because it's just so much easier to transport around. It's so much lighter. This can... It's It's literally attached by magnets, so if you're doing toes you can just lift this up and down rather than shoving your toes in it. It's really handy, and yeah, I'll try and link everything down below for you guys just in case you're interested in any of the things I'm speaking about today. I feel like this is pretty self-explanatory and straightforward. I do one base coat, and today I'm using the CND base coat. I've tested a lot of base coats in my time doing gels, and this one's definitely my favourite. Literally, you're just going to paint it on like you would a normal nail varnish, but you've got to be super careful to not go all the way to the bottom and also not all the way to the edges, just because if you do that it will go onto your skin and it just means it's going to peel off a little bit quicker. However, what I would suggest is the tip of your nail just slightly brushing over the edge, like, I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing, but so you go, also that's fake tan, I'm sorry. So you like wipe it down like that, obviously I'm not actually doing it, but wipe it down like that, and then at the end kind of go like that, and it will just seal it over the edge, just so that when it cures that will dry, and it just means that, fingers crossed, it will last a little longer. So you're just going to pop that into the machine, and mine has a 120-second timer. It also has 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds. I would say 60 seconds is enough, it's more than enough. However, I do leave my base coat in for 120 just because I want it to be the strongest like part, just so that it's all cured properly. And I'm doing one hand at a time, so I'm going to do this hand and then I'll do this hand off camera because you guys aren't going to care. So whilst that's setting, I'm going to just show you. I'm using the OPI gel today, and this is in the shade Bubble Bath. My sister actually got me this for my birthday. My favourites are D&D gel polishers, however I really like these. OPI ones, they're a little bit pricier than D&D, but I feel like they're worth every penny. They are really strong, really good, last so long, and the bottles are, as you can see, pretty big. All I'm going to do now is do the exact same thing with the colour. So I would suggest 2 or 3 coats of colour, depending on how pigmented the colour is. This one is pretty sheer. Obviously if you wanted it to be sheer, that's absolutely fine, just do 1 or 2. But I think for this one, for me, I'm going to do 3 coats. It's actually getting a little bit dark in here, but I've just popped in the final coat colour, but I just wanted to add, I hope I've not waffled too much. I mean, I know I have, but the thing is I get so many questions on this, which is absolutely fine. Like, I'm more than happy to answer questions whenever, but I just thought it'd be so much easier for me to just put it into a video and just direct people over here. So yeah, sorry if I've waffled, but one other thing I would say is it's so much better to layer thinly and build it up rather than do really thick coats and try and cure them, because first of all, it's just not going to work. They'll just peel off, not going to dry. You've got to look at it as paint. If you're just doing really thick layers of paint over and over again, it's not going to dry. So you need to do thin layers and obviously build it up. So I've actually done 3 coats of this, which with thicker colours, like more pigmented colours, I wouldn't have to do 3, I'd only do 2. However, I've done 3 here, but they were all very thin coats rather than one really thick one. It'll cure easier, it'll cure faster, and yeah, you'll just get a better finish. I'm using the CND top coat, which matches the base coat that I used. Again, I'll try and leave everything linked down below for you guys. And with this one, I will leave this on for 120 seconds, like the bottom coat. So that is pretty much it. So what I will do is when they come out, I will wipe them with the Prep and Wipe again, just to get rid of any stickiness. I know that you can buy top coats that are you don't need to wipe, but I just prefer the ones that you do wipe. So I'll just pour some more of that Prep and Wipe on and just clean the nails. I'll then file over the edges just in case there's any rough edges or anything like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it. I've waffled on enough. I feel like this video is already about half an hour long and all I've done is my nails. I just love classic like baby pink, light pink like nails. Just feel like they're really classy and they just don't go out of fashion. Like, I don't know, I had orange nails, like obviously you would have seen at the start of this video, I had orange nails, and in summer I love them, but I'm just not sure they're very Christmassy, like autumn vibes. Whereas baby pink, I think you can just have all year round and it's never going to go out of fashion. So yeah, if you do like this, this is called Bubble Bath by OPI. It's just a really natural, sort of like a bubblegum pink, but it's really subtle. Like if my hands are here, you can hardly even tell which one's got the nail varnish on it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'll try and leave that link down below. I'm going to go and do the other hand, and I'll see you when we're doing something else because I don't want to bore you any longer. If the lighting is looking a little bit crappy, it's actually dark now, so and I can't bother to put all my lights up, so whatever. But I'm going to do a hair mask now. Well, I guess it's kind of a hair mask. It's actually an Olaplex treatment. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with Olaplex. I swear by Olaplex. A lot of people would say it's very expensive, which I agree. I can definitely appreciate the fact that it is pricey, but hand on heart, I don't get gifted this. Like, I'd pay for this, and if it wasn't worth it, I wouldn't be paying for it. But I honestly swear by this stuff. Like, let me just show you, just in case you don't believe me. When I say I swear by it, I mean I swear by it. I mean, it's expensive stuff, and to have this much of it, I must really enjoy it. Bit of an investment. I say an investment, it's only about 20 quid, which is a lot for a bottle that big and a bottle that big. I completely get it. But if your hair is really damaged or really dry or struggling or anything like that, I honestly recommend this so much. So if you don't know what Olaplex is, it's basically just like a really strong treatment. So I use the shampoo and the conditioner. I also use number 0, number 3, number 6 and the hair oil. Olaplex, rather than having like different styles of names and stuff, they use numbers. So I'm going to use number 0, which is an intensive bond building hair treatment. You apply this to dry hair, so that's what I'm going to do now. You literally just squirt it on, simple as that. And you leave it for 10 minutes, but you have to do this when your hair is dry. So I'm going to just section my hair quickly. Obviously things don't improve overnight, so if you use Olaplex once and you don't see a difference, please don't be disheartened. Please don't think it's not going to work. Like, it is expensive, and I do remember the first time I used it I didn't notice a difference straight away, and I was like, oh my god. But it's one of those things that just take time. Like, you just have to stick with it. So I find this bottle quite tricky to use because it is a liquid, like a water, and obviously you don't want it to go everywhere or waste any of it. So I'm basically just going to squeeze it into my hair and then try and just cover the hair. I try to use it every now and then just to give my hair a nice refresh. You want your hair to be pretty wet, but if it's not soaking, it doesn't matter because we are going to go in with something else afterwards. I definitely recommend the shampoo and conditioner. I wash my hair maybe once or twice a week and I rotate. So one time washing my hair I will use Olaplex, and then the next time washing my hair I will use this. I use this shampoo and conditioner, which is the Joico Defy Damage. And the reason I use this purely is because my hairdresser uses it. And whenever I get my hair done, my hair just feels insane. So that was quite pricey too, I'm not going to lie. I think it was around £30 for the shampoo and conditioner. But I really don't mind investing money into my hair because I'm trying super hard to get my hair back into a good condition. I know not everyone cares about hair. Some people's hair is perfectly fine anyway, but because of all the bleach and stuff that I've put in my hair throughout the years, I'm just desperate to repair. And yeah, I mean, I just find that a £2 shampoo isn't going to save the hair. Like, I spend so much money on my hair. My hair's basically worth like £300. Why would a £2 shampoo work? Do you know what I mean? That's just the way I think anyway. I know not everybody thinks like that, and I completely agree. You can probably find some shampoos for really cheap that have the exact same ingredients as Olaplex. I appreciate that. However, for me personally, I just don't mind investing my money into Olaplex. Also, with Christmas coming up, it's a perfect thing to ask for. My mum and my sisters actually got me a lot of Olaplex for my birthday to top me up and keep me going, and chances are I'll probably ask for some more for Christmas, and that should keep me going for quite a while, purely because, like I said, I only wash my hair once, twice a week. I'm just going to continue to do this, and then I'll be back in 10 minutes because you've got to leave this for 10 minutes. Okay, so I've had that in for 10 minutes now. It doesn't matter if it's a couple of minutes less or a couple of minutes more, it's fine. What I would say though is that I think it's actually been like proven that leaving Olaplex in longer than they recommend isn't going to make a difference to your hair. So I actually used to sleep in my Olaplex, and I actually found that it used to make my head really itchy in the morning. So I googled it. I can't remember what I did. I asked my hairdresser and she had the same. She said it made her hair itchy too. So I actually googled like how long you should leave Olaplex in for, and I actually read that because of the like way Olaplex works and like the, I guess it's chemicals, I'm not really sure, but the bond builders, because of those, after a certain amount of time they just stop working anyway. Like, I think the recommended time is like 20 minutes, I'm not really sure what the actual thing is. So yeah, after that amount of time that it says on the bottle, it's actually going to stop working anyway. So I mean, I wouldn't bother wasting your time, because I know there's times when I've sat with hair masks in my hair for like 3 hours before, not really be able to go anywhere or do anything, and it's a waste of time. So, I mean, you can sleep in it if you want, but it's just not going to make any difference to your hair whether you sleep in it or do it for the 15 minutes. The only thing I tend to leave on my hair overnight is coconut oil, just because, you know, it's just coconut oil. So yeah, on the bottle it says, leave for 10 minutes, don't rinse, apply a generous amount of number 3 hair perfector to your hair and wait another 10 minutes. So technically this should only be on for 20 minutes anyway. I'll probably leave mine for half an hour just because, like, I might be doing something or don't know. So yeah, I tend to probably leave mine half an hour, but it just means that you don't have to leave it on overnight, like, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just going to get the number 3, which I've got so many different bottles of, so I'm going to try and use them up rather than keep opening new bottles. And I'm going to literally soak my hair in this because this stuff is a dream. Not trying to make sales here, I don't get any money, like, I don't work with Olaplex, I'm not trying to, like, do anything here, I'm genuinely just being honest. If you see people talking about Olaplex and you're unsure whether you should get it because of the price, I honestly think you should give it a go. You do just need to give it a chance. I've probably spent around £200–300 on Olaplex in the past, and since doing so, my hair has just completely transformed. Like, it feels soft every day, it's not frizzy anymore. I mean, I think there gets to a point where you can't reverse damage for your hair. Like, I have bleached my hair so much now that I just didn't think there was any saving it. And I'm not gonna lie, I still don't, like, after a certain point, I don't think it's gonna get any healthier. But it just means that you're not gonna allow it to get any more damage. And obviously, the new hair that's growing through, if you're applying Olaplex on the new hair growing through, it's just gonna grow healthier, thicker, stronger, do you know what I mean? It's just, I just do genuinely believe it's worth it. If you're like me and your hair is just damaged and really needs some sort of saving, then I would recommend. Yeah, that's that on. So I'm gonna leave that for another 10 minutes. Might leave it 15 just because, like, you know, might as well. To be fair, I'll leave it 10 and then by the time I'm in the shower and stuff, it'll have been 15 minutes. Not that any of you really care about my entire life story. So yeah, I'll keep updating you guys on this as well. Like, I've got quite a lot of Olaplex now, so it's going to last me, like, a fair while. So I'll keep you updated and you'll be able to see the hair transformation as we go along. But yeah, I will see you when I'm going to wash this off. So I'm going to go and wash my hair now. I can't get in the bathroom. Hello. Rise and shine. So, I'm going to wash it off now. It's been 10 minutes. And I'm going to use my Olaplex shampoo and conditioner. And these are number 4 and 5 if you're confused. That's what they look like. Yeah, so this is just going to make my hair super soft, super shiny, thriving. That's it. So, I'm not going to shame you getting in the shower because it's a little bit cheeky and I can't do this with one hand. So, why does my bathroom look like a garden flower show? Ciao. Anyway, so, wow. I am so stunning. Also, I think I'm going to go and get that checked again at the doctor's. I have had it checked before, but you know, oh, you can see me in the mirror. Oh my god. So it's the next day and I need to continue this because I'm just looking a little bit worse for wear. What I'm going to do is laminate my eyebrows again. I haven't done this for a little while. I do have a video actually from about a year ago now where I did laminate my eyebrows and I mean it didn't go badly but it wasn't the best. But we're going to give it another go today. This is an actual brow lamination kit, whereas before I used an eyelash lifting kit. Don't think it really makes a difference. They're pretty much the same thing. My eyebrows just, I feel like they're not right. Like, they just make my face look really droopy. They need to be big fluffy brows again. If you don't know how to do this, I do have a clearer video of me doing it on my channel. So this is just going to be quite a vague go over. Hello. So just basically coat your brow in the glue. All this does is basically allows you to, like, brush the hairs up in the direction that you're going to want them to stay. I am going to tint and pluck my eyebrows too, but I'm going to do the lamination first. I'm not sure if that's right or wrong. Get one of these that come in the pack and just glue them up. Hope I don't get any deliveries whilst I'm doing this because no one's home, so I will have to answer the door. So when you do this, you realise how long your eyebrows actually are. I was gonna say I don't recommend doing this at home. I recommend going to get it done professionally, but if you follow the instructions and do what it says and take your time and obviously don't do it wrong, I don't really see how it's any different than going to a professional to get it done. Obviously their products they use are probably better and they are professionals and just know what they're doing slightly better, do you know what I mean? It is their job. However, I don't see anything wrong with these kits at all. I think they work just fine. I was gonna book in to get my brows done with my brow lady, but obviously because of lockdown and stuff, she's absolutely swamped and I missed the opportunity because she's now fully booked for the entire of December. I feel like the top tip is to just take your time. Just don't rush, take your time and you'll be fine. I'm saying it like I'm an expert. You should have seen them last time. They were horrendous. I'm not sure why I'm doing them again. That's what my eyebrow looks like, so you can see how much thicker, how much more hair it looks like it's got. You know, it's just a nice thick brow and the glue is completely stuck now, so they should not budge out of place. So I've just waited for the glue to set down a little bit more just so that it's definitely not going to budge. I'm not sure if you can see, but I've got a lot of glue stuck to my head, which is actually quite painful. The next step is to apply the perm solution, and I just do this with a cotton bud. I'm just going to dip it in to the perm solution, which looks like this. It's the white one. Dip it in. This smells, by the way, so if yours smells too, it's okay. And then you just coat the eyebrow in the perm solution, because what this does is sticks the eyebrow in place. It just smells like rotten eggs, that's why it's disgusting, because it's just stinky. The eyebrow is now coated. And then the next step is to actually cover it in cling film. And the good thing about this is that it comes with this plastic wrap, so you don't actually have to use your own cling film. It actually comes with this. If you do both eyebrows at the same time, that's absolutely fine, but I just find it easier to start one and then do the other. Just place this over your eyebrow. Ruined it. Over your brows. I mean, other people do it so much neater than this, and like I said, if you do them both you can just do one big strip, but you know, this is how we do things over on this channel. And yeah, it does start to not burn, but it does feel a bit hot, like a hot sensation, which I mean, it's probably not safe, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go and do the same to the other eyebrow, spike that up and put the perm on, and I need to leave this for, I'm pretty sure it's 8 minutes. Okay, so this one is 10 minutes. So what is the time? I'm going to leave it for 8 because it has already been on. So I've just stuck the other one down, popped the perm solution on and then covered it, and it's exactly 10 past. So perfect timing to do the next step. I now need to apply the fixation, which is the blue one. So I'm just going to brush through the eyebrows. I think it's mainly just to get some of the perm lotion off, because obviously you don't want to perm them for too long, because if there's still perm lotion on it, it might burn your eyebrows, it might singe them off. And I'm going to use the fixation, which is the blue. They might be different colours in different packets, by the way, so make sure you check before you apply it. This is what the blue one looks like, and I'm just going to, again, whoa, that's so much. So that is the fixation cream on. I'm then going to just take the plastic wrap again, if I can find it. What the hell did I do with that? Just cover that brow for another 10 minutes. So now we're looking really crazy. My eyebrow lady just messaged me to say that she can fit me in. I didn't check my phone. She'd messaged me before I started. And now I've started and now it's too late. You're joking. I can't believe that. I absolutely can't. I can't believe that my brow lady can fit me in and I'm doing this. What am I like? Never mind, everybody makes mistakes. Pretty much gonna take the other one off straight away because it's been on for almost 10 minutes now anyway, so what? Guys, I'm literally coming at you with so many little toots, aren't I? I gave you a nail one, now I'm giving you a brow one. A hair care routine. You might as well call me the tutorial queen these days, because that is what I am. Okay, so I'm going to take this one off now. So I managed to get it all off, and I've just applied some more of the nutrition like oil stuff, just because they were getting a little bit sore. Not like really sore, they just felt a little bit burnt. So I've just been like brushing it through just to try and make sure that they're nice and soft. And I am going to tint them. However, I'm going to just leave them a little bit longer because they're obviously still incredibly freshly laminated. And we don't want to make them sore. I'm very happy actually with how well I have done it this time, and I know that when they're tinted, they're just going to look even better. Also, sorry about this angle, I'm just using the viewfinder as a mirror. While the oil sets in, I will just sit and pluck any unwanted hairs, give them a little trim if they're too long, and give the brows a little bit of shape, and then I'll be back to tint them. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to leave them to set for a bit because I don't know if you should tint them straight away. So I actually can wax my own brows. I actually can do eyebrows professionally. I can wax and tint professionally. Nails, lashes and brows, but I don't do any of them anymore. Basically had a proper Georgia Nicholson moment. I was just trimming and plucking my eyebrows and the door went and it made me jump, and I've basically cut off half my brow, which is just what I want today. I tint them now. Oh crappy doodahs, I put way too much of that on there. The tint I'm using is the Salon System Lash, it's actually a lash tint but it doesn't really matter. It's this in brown, and then the activator is just the Eyelure activator. I'm just going to tint my brows. I usually would apply it with a makeup brush, but I'm being lazy and I'm sat on the floor and I can't actually be bothered to get up, and I have cotton buds, you know, like ear cleaners, on the floor in front of me, so I'm going to use those, which probably isn't going to go down well. Like, I haven't already mucked my brows up enough. I'm really annoyed because they looked really good, like I was really happy with them. I should have tinted them before I decided to pluck and stuff, because I think once I'd seen them tinted I wouldn't have even wanted to pluck them. But never mind, that's my fault, my mistake. So, good thing about tinting them is if there is gaps where I've just plucked and trimmed too much, the tint will actually like fill those gaps. So I also think I've burnt the skin under my eyebrow, and if I remember correctly I did this last time as well when I laminated my eyebrows. It like burnt it, and I can see the same burn coming up in exactly the same place. Properly. I've never actually applied the tint with a cotton bud before. I always use like a flat, like eyeliner style brush, or a spoolie, just brush it through. However, I actually quite like this. Okay, so the only thing is they're incredibly burnt underneath, which to me just means I left them on just a little bit too long when I was laminating them. The tint has actually gone okay. It's obviously filled in the gaps, made them a lot darker. As you can see, by the way, that's moisturiser. I've tried to heal the burn. You can see here where I've trimmed them just way too much, and they're really blunt. Can you see where I just accidentally did that? But this one's fine. So fingers crossed, when I've got my makeup on, they're gonna look okay, because the whole point in laminating and tinting my brows is so that I don't have to do my eyebrows, because I just find them such a chore. Like I don't have the time or the patience to do my eyebrows nicely every day. So fingers crossed, when I put some makeup on, they'll be fine. So it's hair day, guys. If you're wondering why I'm looking a little bit like this, I have just popped on some fake tan, which I will talk to you about in a second. It's looking really actually quite disgusting, if I'm going to be completely honest. So it's hair day. I'm about to go and get my hair done. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this just isn't it anymore. I'm pretty much blonde again. I look like I don't know, just don't look great. So I'm off to get my hair done. So obviously the next time you see me, I'm gonna have brown hair again, which is very exciting. So I'm just gonna tie that up for now. I have just popped some tan on because, I don't know, just looking a little bit pasty, and if my hair's gonna be dark again, I can't be dealing with the pastiness, let's be real. Eyebrow update. It's very burnt underneath, but the brows themselves are looking absolutely fantastic. So fake tan, I'm really over like tan that has instant colour, if you know what I mean. So like the tans that aren't clear, I'm just totally over them. You're probably thinking, what are you on about? Look at your face. So for my body, I use the Skinny Tan Clear Tanning Water, coconut water, whatever it's called. I will link everything down below for you guys. And then I felt like a massive traitor because I have been using Tanologist Clear Mousse for such a long time now, and I just felt awful for not using it. So I did go over with that for an extra layer, and obviously that doesn't give you instant colour, like it's a clear water mousse thing, so that won't start to show for a couple of hours, but obviously in the morning I'm looking like a bronze goddess. However, for my face I usually use the Tanologist or Isle of Paradise tanning face drops. However, like I said, I'm going to get my hair done, and you know when you're in the hairdressers and you're just looking at yourself and you just look so ugly. Like, I don't think I ever look as ugly as I do when I'm sat in that hairdresser chair. Don't know if that's just me, but like my existence is questionable when I'm sat there. Like, I just can't do it. So I did just put some Loving Tan face tan on, and dragged it down my neck a bit. So that's why I'm looking a little bit like Shrek currently. But yeah, so that's the tan that I use, so I'll link all of those down below just in case you care about them. I'm just going to blend my face in a little bit more because I don't think I'm looking great. Also, I apply the tan with a brush and then I go over it with a beauty blender. That's just what I find works best. And yeah, I brought it down my neck so that my face and my neck match, and it also means that my neck's going to be a nice tan shade for when I put my makeup on. Rise and shine. Obviously I've got to have my water for the day. Me and Tom actually did face masks and whitened our teeth last night, and I forgot to vlog it, but teeth are looking bright white. I just used my, what are they? Crest whitening strips, which I swear by. I've used them for years now. I actually have a discount code as well, which is EMILYMITT, I think. It's in my description every time I upload a video, so if you want to get yourself some teeth whitening strips, I definitely recommend the Crest ones. Yeah, that's how I get white teeth. Bless me. Just popped on some Fenty gloss, which is incredibly sticky. I don't enjoy that. And yeah, say goodbye to the hair. I'm thinking, guys, I might get rid of the two front blonde bits. So last time I got it done, I kept the two blonde bits just because I was a little bit nervous about like going dark, but I'm just going to brave and just get rid of them, I think. So guys, the transformation is now complete, so I'm going to reveal my hair to you. It's a bit of a shock. You're going to be very surprised with what I have done. I'm not going to lie. I think, hopefully, you're going to love it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I did it, guys. I just bloody braved it and went brunette. I can't believe it. I am obsessed with it. It's like I literally am so obsessed with it. I think I just look so much more natural. It looks healthier, it's shinier. I'm not a fan of my hair straight, but I haven't got time to curl it. I'm actually off to London tonight and I don't have time to curl it, so it's gonna have to be straight. It just looks really thin. I don't know, I just don't really like it. But the colour is stunning. I'm so happy with it. Like, I'm literally so glad I did it. My eyebrows have pulled together. The tan is looking nice and bronze, as you can see. I'm just so happy that I did it. Obviously it's going to fade and stuff because I've been blonde for so long that it's going to fade. And I might end up preferring it a little bit lighter, I don't know. But I am so happy with what it looks like right now, and I'm just proud of myself for doing it, do you know what I mean? Normally I wimp out of everything, and I genuinely thought I was going to wimp out, and I didn't. So here we are. Brunette hair. So that is the transformation over, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Fingers crossed you think I look better now than I did at the start. If I don't, please don't tell me that. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend so far and have enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to smash a massive thumbs up, subscribe down below, and me and my brunette hair are gonna love you and leave you. Ciao.